I could never see myself, not with those two guys.
It's trouble because, number one, Draymond's got 3 or 4 more years. They're going to have to make a hard decision on Klay. Klay's not going to get younger. Do you sign him for 3 or 4 more years, which he won't? That's the elephant in the room. Because if they got to make a decision on him. Listen, we all love Klay. And Klay wants a max deal. He's not going to get a max deal. But you see he's compromised because of the ACL and the Achilles. Do you still sign him for 3 or 4 more years what he wants? How can you get young if you're going to sign him? So they're in serious. I just asked.
What's good, YouTube? Top 5 Lance here. And as you can see by the title, yes, it's the end of a dynasty for the Golden State Warriors. Now, the reason I say it's the end of a dynasty is because Klay could potentially be leaving. He's a free agent this season, and there could be some trades with this team. This team is not the same it once was, especially from 22. If you want to say 22 is the closest thing this team was to, but it's not. It's not the same thing at all. As time went on, I started to realize how bad the Chris Paul and Jordan Poole trade was. Chris Paul, yeah, he was providing open looks sometime here and there, but it's like it was games where it's like Chris Paul's just on the floor to be on the floor for no reason. But I feel like with having Poole, we get more scoring. His gravity is there. Him playing alongside Curry, like it would have been hard for teams to guard the Warriors, honestly. But I'm not blaming this game on Chris Paul. I'm just saying I think we should have kept Jordan Poole instead of Chris Paul. That's it. But the main elephant in the room is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, 0 for 10, 0 for 6 from three-point. Klay, you gave the Warriors nothing last night. No defense, no offense. You were just on the floor. I don't know why Steve Kerr continues to ride with you. You were not providing nothing yesterday. Guys like Moody came off the bench, Kuminga, and they brought us back in the game. We were down 2 at the half. All of our young players came to play yesterday. Paz, Kuminga, Moody, even Terrence Jackson gave us some reasonable minutes, even though he was benched for Looney, who hasn't played in a couple months. So we're just playing people when playoff time is. I count the playing as playoffs a little bit. So when playoff times, we're just replacing somebody who hasn't been playing all season long with somebody who has. Does that make any sense, Steve Kerr, in your right mind? And then Steve Kerr, with these 3 guard lineups, Chris Paul, Klay, and Steph, it's not working. It does not work. Stop running those 3 on the floor together. Next lineup it'd be Steph, Paz, or Chris Paul, or Klay. It just be 3 guard lineups out there. And we're a small team. Why do we have 3 guard lineups, Steve Kerr? And Stephen Curry, I'm not going to really let you off the hook like that because, honestly, you were getting doubled. Mad looks were getting thrown at you. But in that first quarter and second quarter, I feel you gave us nothing. You were just out there on the floor. You attempted 4 shots in the first half with a game that we need. If we lose this game, we're going home. We lost it. We're home now. So you giving us 4 shots in the first half, that was unacceptable. In the third quarter, you started to get it going a little bit, but it was too late by then. The Kings already had momentum. They were scoring in transition. They got to the basket. They got so many offensive rebounds because our team is just so small. It just, yeah. Also, I'm going to shout out the Kings. They had no Monk, no Kevin Huerter. So for them to still come out here and play like this was amazing. This team is truly ready for the playoffs. I think they will beat the Pelicans just seeing off this game. They were ready. They're ready to go. Yeah, I think they got the Pelicans, and I think they will face OKC in the first round. So good luck to the Kings. I'm going to be riding with the Kings for a little bit because they beat my team. So whoever beats us, that's who I'm with for a little bit. But back to the Golden State Warriors in this dynasty. But after seeing this game, I don't think there's a chance that these 3 come back together on the same team. Somebody will be going from this team, honestly. And if you want to say Klay because he's a free agent, then so be it. And if you want to say Klay because he's probably the worst one out of this trio, then so be it. Klay, I never thought I'll see a game where you'll shoot 0 for 10. 0 for 6 from the 3. And some of them were good looks. You did shoot a couple, some threes in transition. I remember this one 3 he had. He came up the court and he shot it. He was wide open in transition and he just missed. Klay, he doesn't have that same effect on the game anymore. And it's okay. He went through 2 major injuries, but Klay, this was unacceptable today for real. I honestly don't know what's next for the Warriors' future, but they have a good couple young pieces on the bench with Paz, Kuminga, Moody, Terrence Jackson. They all played decent and great minutes yesterday, in my opinion, especially Paz. He was the only one really trying to go get offensive rebounds for our team, tipping them, smacking it back. And Moody, offensively, he was giving us something. And Kuminga, too, for a couple minutes. He's the reason why at halftime we were down 1 or 2. It was because of Kuminga, honestly. So, yeah. But if you guys like this video, make sure you guys get this video to 6 likes, and I'll drop another video for you guys. I don't know what to do now that my team is out the playoffs, but I guess I'll just keep you guys updated on the NBA playoffs that's coming up on Saturday. So you guys stay in tune. Love y'all, and I'm out. See you guys in the next.